up, guys? Louis and Nick here for the LOUDcast at Demented Brewery in Middlesex, New Jersey. Definitely doing a beer tasting today. Figured we'd have some fun. I've got my man Mike Jones here with me today.
What's up?
Yeah, man. So we're gonna try some beers. We love this place. There's a million questions that we have.
I love Liz.
And we love Liz.
I love Liz.
So one of the most awesome things about this place is the exposed brick.
Oh yeah.
And the mural that you'll see behind us here or to the side.
That was painted by a local artist. His name is Drake Barry. He's done actually a lot of places in the area.
Right.
Came in. Liz, how long did it take for him to paint it?
250 hours for this one right here. We started at that tree right in the middle. That's the focal point.
250 hours.
All right.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
That's it?
Yeah, that's it.
Right?
And then I'm just getting the flight paddles prepared so we can do our tasting.
Hurry up!
Exactly, right?
We're ready
So
when you
busy
are.
in here today. We're doing a bottle release. Wrapping our Russian Imperial Stout aged in bourbon barrels.
Yes.
So we actually have that on draft. That's on the board. You guys are gonna definitely be able to try some of that. It's a good one.
Excellent.
Yeah, thank you.
And you said the rack is being released today?
Yeah, released today for our Barrel Legion members. So what we have is a program. It's called the Barrel Legion, where you buy in basically for $100 up front, and you receive, is it 6 bottles?
6 22-ounce wax sealed bottles.
There you go. 6 22-ounce wax seal bottles, all aged in a variety of different barrels. And the first one that we're doing today for the Legion members is Rack. Tomorrow, whatever we have left will go on sale to the public.
Okay.
But we do the Legion because a couple of them are actually going to be very small batch, only released to the Legion members.
Right.
Last year's Legion we did Orcus, our Scotch ale, aged in Scotch whiskey barrels, and then Salween, which is our Imperial pumpkin, aged in rum barrels, and those were single barrel only like 350 bottles, just specifically for our Legion Club members. All the other ones were larger releases that the public had the opportunity to get in on, but the Legion members had first crack at everything, basically. So, they're able to come in on a Saturday, get their bottles at their own, pleasure, whatever. We're never going to sell the bottles out from underneath them.
Right.
They always have that bottle there for them, plus the opportunity to buy extras.
Fantastic.
So,
VIP reserving video game.
yeah, exactly. I always think that it's, that a lot of people that are into beer are also gamers and stuff like that.
Right.
And, we're used to standing online at GameStop, at midnight for like the next, Call of Duty release or something like that. So, yeah, definitely. All right, let me pour these beers.
So what would you say is the signature drink of Demented Brewery? Is there a...
So basically, Double Dementia was the first beer that we ever put out into bars.
Okay.
And also Scarlet Night, our red ale, that is, our best-selling beer out in distribution.
Yes.
It's Scarlet Night with an N, but it also plays on the Rutgers theme, the New Brunswick theme, everything like that. So, that does really well in that area specifically. But Double Dementia is our flagship beer. That's, we've always had both those beers on tap every single day that we've been open. We're coming up on our 2-year anniversary. That was in May of 2015. The tasting room here opened up in August of that same year. So we were brewing beer and selling it out to bars and restaurants for a couple of months before we got, the tasting room open for the public.
Okay.
Maybe we'll have to do that live stream on the 2-year anniversary and come back.
Oh yeah, you guys did something here. It was Eric's.
Eric's.
Hurry up, barkeep. I'm very thirsty. The devil is waiting.
The devil's on the wall right behind you.
Are you normally just busy on a Saturday like this?
Yeah, Saturday afternoons are very busy, especially for first-time people that maybe are hitting a couple of different breweries in the area. So, that's why you'll do a lot of tours, a lot of first timers, a lot of flights. I mean, you saw like all the glassware and everything that we were going through before. It's, then we'll get like a little bit of a lull around dinner time, then it'll come back around for the nighttime crowd. So.
My fiance is going to be moving in May, so it's awesome, man.
It is lovely.
I'm only here like every couple of months.
I know I definitely want to try the Cafe Negro because I'm Cafe Negro. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, they call me the Black IPA.
The nickname is born. Mike, what's that P thing for? What's that P thing for?
So our POS system is Clover, and it's the perk of reward system basically. So you come in, every dollar you spend, you get a point, and once you get 100 points, you get $10 off.
Oh wow!
So it's just like a reward system.
All right.
And it's like the beacon, so it knows when you're signed in here.
Yes.
So then we can like give you your points based on what you bought. So you get the app on your phone. Your picture comes up there. It's great. It's great. The future is now.
Yeah, I wasn't going to bring that up.
How do you like this system as compared to the old one? Did you guys have an old system before? Okay, good. It works good.
Tell us how you really
There are ups and downs for basically every system. Right now it's a learning curve for all of us.
It looks sick.
I was like, why are you handling this in my face? What did I do?
You want the bag.
Flights on flights on flights.
Mom's deposit.
Give the bottle to anybody
I might try that flop, all about flop.
Which one though? Some milk, nitro.
What's the difference, Mike, between the milk stout and the milk stout nitro?
So regular gas, and then you have nitro gas, which is a mix of nitro and CO2. That's like a Guinness pour, basically. You get those smaller bubbles that cascade, that really creamy head on the beer. It adds to like the mouthfeel. So it's just a different style of drinking.
Okay.
Yeah.
Same alcohol percentage.
Yeah, it's the exact same beer, just a different gas.
Okay.
Yeah. Unless it's a hoppy beer, I do not like hoppy beers on nitro. Oh no, I don't like the hop away.
Right.
You have to realize it's going to take the hop away. It takes the hop away. It gives it a completely different flavor. Like Nugget Nectar came out this year on Nitro for the first time, and that was fantastic.
I didn't see nitro whatsoever.
Yeah. I mean, they changed the formula a little bit to make it go better on the Nitro. They added a little bit more oats to make it, creamier. But I mean, it was fantastic. It wasn't the same.
So this is another good thing about working at a brewery and everything. There's all these knowledgeable people that you can sit and have conversations with about beer for hours.
I feel like that's your phone. I'm like, yeah, I totally know. Yeah, I can appreciate that, Robert. That's a paddle.
No, that's a bad one. Alright, so I just spread across the board. So you guys want to hear out a little bit. I can pour you guys more if each one, no matter, but I didn't want to give you both the exact same thing, and I wanted to make sure to get a bunch of different beers in here. So, where we're going to start, man, where are we going to start? That's a great question. You want to try to do things in a specific tasting order. You want to do your maltier beers, your sour beers before you do your hoppy beers that are going to the hops kind of kill your palate a little bit, so you don't get the flavors of some of the other stuff afterwards. This one is number one on the list. It's called Tom Yum Bia. It's a play on Thai Tom Yum soup, so hot and sour at the same time. Right? It's made with Thai chilies, kaffir lime leaves, galangal root, which is Thai ginger, and lemon roots. So we can start there. Yeah, it's got a little bit of heat on the back end. It's a little bit actually more sour up front than anything. But yeah, it's very, very tasty. That's not yours. That's not yours. I didn't do the same much for both of you.
I trust
So if you want to share.
You want to throw it off by it.
Right, no. This we're gonna we got this going in a good order. I feel like.
How do you feel about that?
Nice color. It's nice and clear, nice and crisp and clear beer. There are different measurements for the beers. Like if you look at our menu board, you have your ABV and you have your IBUs. That's international bittering units. So how bitter the beer is going to be. The higher the number, the more bitter, obviously. And then the next one is called SRM, Standard Reference Measurement or Standard Reference Method, which is basically how dark the beer is. So the higher the number, the darker the beer is going to be. So you can kind of get a good idea of what your beer is going to taste like based on the alcohol content, how bitter it is, and also the color, because sometimes the darker beers tend to be a little bit more like malty, sweet, and roasty and everything, so the flavor profile and everything, you get off that.
Can I borrow you 2 water?
Yeah, oh yeah, of course, yeah. Liz, can you pour me 2 water?
He's in over his head. He has
No,
one
yeah,
sip and he's
obviously, the best thing to do is to drink in moderation. You know what I mean? We want everybody to enjoy themselves, but we don't want anybody getting in trouble afterwards. So.
Now, what's Liz doing here?
She's sealing up a growler. So what we do is we do fills of a growler. It's a glass vessel, usually anywhere between 32 and 64 ounces. And we just put a seal on it so that you're not driving with an open container of liquor.
Right. Okay.
Is what it comes down to.
Brilliant.
Yeah, that's what it comes
I
down
didn't even think of that.
Yep. What we also have too is this guy right here. It's a growler. Okay. Right. So it's basically a can that we fill and seal on demand, so you can take our beer home. It goes in that machine right there. We sanitize the can, we purge it with CO2 to make sure there's no oxygenation of the beer, fill it, and then that machine actually crimps the can together, and it's just like a can that you bought in the liquor store, basically. Yeah. Everything that's on our menu that doesn't have a white asterisk next to it is available in growler fills or growler fills. One more 2 water is good. All right, are we gonna finish, or are we just gonna pop through, or
Just pop through.
All right.
Because I'll definitely steal the one I want.
Yeah, exactly.
As soon as I hear this is good, it's
See,
out
this is what a good thing about the flight is, because you can try a bunch of different beers, you pick your favorite, and then you maybe get a full glass of that one, or you pick your second favorite, get a full glass of that, and then pick your favorite and take take a growler home.
Exactly.
Awesome.
Okay.
Yeah. All right, where are we in number 5?
Number 5, yes.
Number 5, Scarlet Night. That's our red ale. That's one of our flagship beers. One of the first beers we started out with. It's just your quintessential American amber / red ale. A little bit malty sweetness, good hop balance. I mean, there's not too much to it. That was a little cloudy because I just changed the keg, so there's a little bit of sediment running around in it right now. We try to not move the kegs around so much when you're trying to change them, but it just is what happens. Yeah, it just is what it is.
I gotta come back at Rutgers drinking that.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, we got that in 4-pack, 16-ounce cans to go from the brewery. Also out in liquor stores and everything too.
Okay, fantastic.
Yeah.
How many liquor stores are you in now? Do you know?
So between bars, restaurants, liquor stores, somewhere around 600 right now. It's mostly draft accounts, and we've recently been getting into packaged goods with our bottles and with our cans. So that's kind of a little bit newer for us. So there's definitely less of that, but we're still mainly more of a draft presence, but getting into other places.
Keep checking on your progress.
Yeah, definitely.
Let's move on to number 7. What do we have here?
Number 7, that's Double Dementia. That was the first beer that we started out with.
Okay.
It's a double IPA, West Coast style, Simcoe, dank hop flavor up front. You get it's heavy bitterness, 100 IBUs, 8.5% ABV.
When you say IBUs, can you explain that again?
International bittering units.
Okay.
So that's how bitter the beer is going to be. When you're brewing, basically when you add your hops, the earlier you add them, the more bitter the beer is going to end up.
Okay.
Because it gives times for the oil in the hops to break down, which causes the bitterness, basically.
Okay.
Oh, see, he hammered down on that one. He didn't let that one. He didn't let that one.
Don't waste time. Fantastic.
Show me something, Mike.
We're gonna be canning this actually in like the end of next week. So we've only canned Scarlet Night so far, but end of next week we're canning double. Yeah. Flights on flights. High-price growlers. Number 3, Gluttony. That's our coffee stout. Yeah, so if you like coffee, you will like this because it is coffee for days. We use a local roaster out of Hillsborough, New Jersey, Brewing.
Okay.
Yeah, and they roast the beans specifically to the flavor profile that we want to use. So we tried a couple of different of their coffees, and we picked like our favorite one that we thought would play best with, the beer specifically, and then have them roast the beans just for us. 25 pounds of cold brew directly right into. Yeah, cold brew. Yeah.
All right.
I don't condone drinking for breakfast, but this.
If you had to.
If I did, this would be the beer.
If you had to.
Fantastic.
Yeah, that's Gluttony. So it's part of our 7 Deadly Stout series. We do a different stout named after one of the 7 Deadly Sins, and it has a different addition or flavor profile, whether it's our Sloth the Milk Stout, Envy our Chicory Stout, Lust our Chocolate Stout, Wrath our Russian Imperial Stout, or Gluttony the Coffee Stout.
Take us
So
to hell,
those are the
Mike.
ones, yeah. Hey, that's what we're all about here at Demented Brewing.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
Oh, everybody knows Mike? I know Mike. Yeah, it's good one. Yeah. 8% ABV is hidden like very well in the beer.
Hell
You
yeah.
really don't taste it whatsoever. It's so coffee forward that you just don't even realize. For St. Patrick's Day, it was earlier. It was on Tuesday. We do a ton, which is a cask conditioned version of one of our beers. We did the Gluttony Coffee Stout on creme de cocoa and vanilla to kind of mimic an Irish coffee.
Okay.
So yeah, that came out really, really well.
That's awesome. What are we trying next?
Next is Nightmare aged in brandy barrels. So this is part of our Barrel Legion series from last year. We still have bottles available here at the brewery. You can come pick up if you want. It's a Belgian dark strong ale aged for over a year in great brandy barrels.
Okay.
So you're going to get a lot of the dark fruit, stone fruit, plum, raisin, fig, the caramel sweetness from the barrels itself, the sweetness from the brandy that was in the barrel, a little bit of hints of the oak, bitterness and everything.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, so that's Nightmare.
Wow.
I'm savoring these. I'm not It doesn't do justice to these. Just drinking them.
Well, that's what they edit after the fact, way after the fact. You like that one?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, it's very good.
They tell me something I don't know.
It's probably one of the better beers, not just because it's just the age in the barrels, you know, it mellows out like all of the flavors and it pulls all those flavors out of the barrel and it all kind of comes together into, you know, like amazingness. Now, you'll see, so the next one that we have is the Wrath. So that's a Russian Imperial Stout aged in bourbon barrels. Bourbon is definitely more forward than brandy, you know, brandy is like a digestif, it's an after dinner drink, it's, you know, it's a little bit lighter, it's way sweeter, you know, so you're going to catch more of the char, more of, you know, a little bit of the alcohol, and then the caramel sweetness on the back end of the bourbon that mixes well with like the high, you know, malt content of the Russian Imperial Stout itself.
So what do you, is that what you have?
No, I'm drinking the Gluttony, the coffee stout.
Okay, yeah, all right.
I'm like that guy who plays beer pong who has a beer in his hand and still has to drink the one that's still on the table.
Yeah, exactly.
Which few of these are some of your favorites?
Oh man, a lot of my favorites. So for me, I'm a sour guy and I'm an IPA guy, really, like through and through.
Okay.
I do love the coffee stout, which is why I'm drinking it right now. But you know, you'll catch me with our Sucker Punch, which was our blonde sour that we did last year. That was like my favorite beer that we've done so far. And let's see, what else? I don't know. That's it. It's a hard question. We run through so many different beers. We do a new beer release every Sunday.
Right.
You know, whether it's something brand new or something coming back from, you know, seasonal release or something like that. So there's always something new to try. Always something on the menu that I'm like, oh man, I haven't had that in a while. I want to, you know, I want that.
Right.
Recently, Gallows Hill, that was our New England style IPA.
Yeah.
So like really juicy, hazy, Citra Galaxy, you know, mosaic hops all up front. I've been drinking a bunch of that. We just unfortunately don't have it on right now. You know,
What's up for this Sunday?
this Sunday is a Starte. It's our strawberry cream ale. So that's like our spring seasonal. You know, so and you know, so you get a little bit of lactose sweetness, the strawberry mixed in with the lighter body. Cream ale is just a great summer beer to just like sit and drink, you know. I mean, I know it did blizzard the other day, but
Just in time, bro.
we have to plan these things way ahead of time, so we don't really know what the weather is going to ever be like here in New Jersey.
So what's that blast that you just put into the can? Is that
That's CO2 to purge the oxygen out.
That's awesome.
You know, so that the beer doesn't get oxygenated, you know, from when you pour it in there.
That's awesome.
Are you doing the one that you crushed now? The demonstration or?
Wait, what? Yeah, she's going to do it right on that machine right there. So, I mean, she already did one, so that one got in there. Yeah, so the process is basically sanitize, purge, fill, and then seam on the machine right there.
Yeah, pretty awesome.
Yeah, it's brand new. It's like I said, all the new op contracts and everything coming through, stuff like that. Yeah, so yeah, there's like an extra double dry hop with Centennial on the back end of it and everything. Yeah, it's good. Amazing. Yeah. Busy on a Saturday here at the Demented Company. That's in my crowlers in and out. Still working on Nightmare, Wrath. Did you try the Wrath?
This is fantastic.
Okay.
I love the Wrath, especially since it's 11%.
Yeah.
Would you say is your top seller?
Top seller in distribution is Scarlet Night, 100%. We're selling like rate of sale is 1.2 half barrels a day, I think we're up to at this point in time. So every single day, you know, that counts everything. It's 1.2 half barrels. So when you do that math out to a month, you know, that is 40 half barrels, which is basically 20 barrels a month, I guess. You know, we're selling. You know, that's just rough estimate stuff, but
Roses? Can I put it on a different card though?
What can I get you guys?
I'm gonna do the Cafe Negro.
I also want to pick pick up three. I'm sorry, and 3 of the Nightmare brandy ones.
Can you tell me a little bit about this machine that you're using for the Nightmare 9.0?
It's called the physics machine.
Okay.
So basically, what it's doing is it's using sound waves to mimic the mouthfeel of a nitro pour beer, basically.
Sound waves.
Yeah, sound waves. It uses sound waves to like agitate the beer to make it bubble up.
He's like a mad scientist.
Yeah, that's another company. They were on Shark Tank.
Okay.
You know, he got like $2.3 million from Shark Tank to, you know, make his product. They sell it at Best Buy. They sell it in Brookstone. They sell it on Amazon.
Yeah.
You know,
And it works.
Yeah. He's a local Jersey guy. He came to us, you know, trying because he wanted to use our beer to demo his product and everything at random beer festivals and different things like that. So we've been working with them. They've actually done a couple of shoots in here themselves. Their last pitch for their Kickstarter for their new machine that they have. They filmed here.
Yeah. Okay. That's
Yeah, they filmed that here. Yeah, so, you know, we always try to get, I mean, any type of promotion, you know, marketing, a little bit of synergy between businesses is always a really good thing, you know? I mean, one of the problems is when they were on Shark Tank, they weren't actually allowed to say that they were using our beer in, you know, the machine.
Logo?
But no. Right, no logo on the Shark Tank, right? No logo, unfortunately. But that's what they were drinking. They were drinking red.
Right,
That's
yeah.
what they were drinking. You know?
So tell me a little bit about number 4. What is it?
Number 4 is Vermilion.
Okay.
So Vermilion is an imperial version of Scarlet Night, right? So it's a stepped up version of a red ale. So a little bit more malts, a little bit more hops, a little bit more everything, a little higher ABV. And that's why we call it Vermilion. Vermilion is another word for a shade of red.
Okay.
So this kind of plays into the Scarlet Night theme. We also took that and aged it in Cabernet Sauvignon barrels.
Right.
And that's going to be one of our bottle releases in the Barrel Legion this year. So I wanted to have you guys try the base beer before, you know, it gets barrel aged. So you're getting a little bit of the, you know, the alcohol heat on that, and a little bit of the bitterness, but also good malt sweetness and everything.
Yeah, that's fantastic.
Yeah. Yeah, let you try the best of the best.
You like that?
Yeah, you like that one? It's not one of my favorites, to be perfectly honest. I think it's really, really solid. I can't wait till it comes out in the barrel though, because I think all those flavors are gonna really mellow and like mix in with the barrel like very, very well.
It's only gonna get better.
Yeah, exactly. It's only gonna get better. I mean, that's the entire purpose of barrel aging anything. It's only gonna get better.
But I want it now.
Yeah, I know. That's the problem. Is that you're waiting. You know, sometimes we've had stuff in barrels for 4 months. We've had stuff in barrels for 6, 9, a year, 18 months. You know, not here specifically because we haven't really been open that long, but other places have. And you know, you just try the beer and say like, this is ready. You know, it's
time.
The beer tells you when it's ready.
Exactly. So can you tell me the significance of the different color combinations that you have up here?
That just basically price, you know, so it's all color coded by the color of the markers that we use for the names and then the prices. Sometimes it comes down to ingredients that we're using will make a beer more expensive. Sometimes it comes down to the alcohol content of the beer, is what size glass we're serving in.
So growler is what you have that's being filled right now.
This is a growler, right? So it's a 64-ounce glass vessel. There's also smaller 32-ounce ones. There's liter ones. There's 2-liter ones. There's a bunch. We do 64 ounces.
Okay.
We also have 32-ounce double-walled stainless steel. You know, growlers. Yeah, these are super nice.
That's what you take to the concert, right?
Oh yeah, 100%.
This is like tailgating before the game right here.
Right. Yeah, no, it's amazing. I mean, we have people that come in here that are like, oh, I use that for my coffee more than I use it for my beer because it'll keep it cold for, cold or hot for hours and hours.
That's fantastic.
Yeah.
I love that you have the government warning on here too.
You have to, actually, technically. We actually have stickers of the government warning so that when people come in with growlers that do not have the government warning, we're able to put it on there.
That's sick. And joining us is another person from our show, Becky. This is Mike Jones.
Hi, Becky.
Mike
Nice
Jones.
to meet you.
Becky.
Welcome. Nice to meet you.
Give them your card and get a flight.
Show.
She going to the brewery?
Did you step into the brewery?
Yeah. That's my girl.
She knows what she's doing.
I'm gonna let you sit.
Oh, thank
All right, and I'm gonna stand behind you. This is Becky. She's gonna give you her card. She's gonna order her own stuff. She knows what she likes. In other words.
AKA, I don't have to pick her flight.
No. What's this Thai sour like?
Tom Yum soup.
What?
Tom Yum soup. So you know, like Thai hot sour soup.
Okay.
It's got Thai ginger, Thai chilies, kaffir lime leaves, and lemongrass.
Okay.
Do you like sour things?
Yes. So
I would definitely try that then.
definitely gonna do one of those.
And we're doing the flight, right? Obviously.
Yeah.
Just making sure.
What's this wee heavy one?
We heavy. That's a Scotch ale.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's basically like a Scottish version of an English stout, which means less roasted malt and more caramel sweetness malt.
Okay. So definitely 1.9.
Okay.
Gotta have 11 the lust. I love
Okay.
lust. Duh. And let's see.
Come on, Becky. What do you got?
You know what? I really like sloth too, so I'll get some sloth nitro.
Soft nitro.
Yeah. And how about the envy?
Well, we do a flight at one.
Oh, sorry. Oh, sorry. Oh my god, I lost track. No, just do short. That's fine. I'll start with short. It's all good.
You know, that's all our past flights.
Wasn't paying that much attention. What? Oh, yeah. You got one. I got two. One on the left.
You were coming from Temple?
Yeah. That was fun. Very fun.
My mom got a bunch of free matzah from ShopRite. You think you want some? What am I gonna...
Okay, so here's what you do. Take 8 matzah. You're gonna put them like eight squares matzah. Put it in a bowl of cold water. Okay. Let it sit. Let the water like steep it up.
I'm not sure if you're just messing with me.
No, you're welcome. Okay. And then you're gonna take 6 eggs, beat them up. Not crazy. Just give them a little beat. Yep. Beat those ones. Okay. Then you have a little salt, a little pepper. Okay. Not crazy on the pepper. Actually, you know what? Don't do any peppers. Do a little bit of salt.
Why no pepper?
Well, it depends on you've never eaten it before, so once you eat it, like you'll understand. So then you're gonna take the matzah and you're gonna squeeze it, and you're gonna get all the liquid out. So you're gonna squeeze all the liquid out of the matzah. Squeeze that matzah. Put it into the eggs. Mix it up. Matzo fry?
Matzo what?
Okay, matzo fry is like
Matzo fry.
yeah.
I know matzo ball soup.
Oh, okay.
I'm
Teach you something, Mike.
I'm familiar.
This is like a French toast omelet, almost like a French toast of matzah.
Okay.
So then you're gonna take the egg, you're gonna mix it, and you're gonna throw it into a frying pan like this big, like yeah, pretty big one. Pour it in. Wait till the edges pop up. You know, just like an omelet. Flip that thing over. Recommend with it that big, you take a plate and you like flip it that way. Flip it over, let the other side go, and then bam.
I'll let you know.
What? Oh yeah.
Put your sparkly
Sparkly thing away.
This one is actually a collaboration with NewJerseyCraftBeer.com for the Atlantic City Beer Fest. So, the Cafe Negro, it's a black coffee Imperial IPA. Imperial black coffee IPA. Yeah. Every year, Mike from NJCB does a collaboration with a New Jersey brewery for the AC Beer Fest, and this is the beer that we did for that one.
I like coffee.
Yeah. If you guys don't know, NewJerseyCraftBeer.com, you know, it's like a membership program. You pay $25 for the year, and it gives you discounts at like 600 bars, restaurants, liquor stores all around New Jersey. He's got a couple places in New York, shockingly enough. But, and you know,
Yeah, have you tried it?
yeah, there we go.
Oh, okay. Oh, I was doing it as all right. You've already been there. My big.
Pretty sick.
Also has somebody else's name on it.
There's an app that tells you every place that's discount at.
It's awesome.
What's with your Nightmare? I guess it was
Nightmare on the Physics is our Nightmare aged in great brandy barrels. So we have that available in the cooler to take home, and you can try some if you want to see it.
Oh, Thermos Queen.
So what is this? To like tote my brew around? Is
Yeah,
that what it
exactly.
is?
Yeah, 32 ounce, double walled stainless steel.
Thank you for all this, by the way. I didn't see that.
Right inside the brewery. Right around that door, yeah.
In case you're a drinker on the go. Yeah. I can't do this with one hand. I haven't even had as much to drink. I'm gonna do it. Nope. Oh, nice.
Yeah, it's nice. 30 room for the run? Yeah.
It's a great brush.
Oh, yeah.
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 Some on the sides.
Yeah, I mean, I've seen like 64 ounce versions of that for sale for like $75, dollars at other breweries.
I carry around a gallon jug with me.
Do you really? For it's just water everywhere? Water everywhere? There's nothing wrong with that whatsoever. Hey, if 32 ounces for me, that's not enough, honestly, either. So if I'm really going to carry around something, for me, that's just not enough.
So this is the 360.
I know, right? It's amazing. It's crazy. Beowulf. So, like, there was that movie, Beowulf, right? And Grendel, it's like an old, I don't know, man. The thing's like thousands of years old, literally. It's like the oldest story in the world, actually. Honestly. It's like older than the Iliad and the Odyssey. Beowulf is like the oldest story in the world. And that's a robust porter. So it's a porter that's got a little bit more body and oomph than your usual English style porter. Half of our beers are very much like two style, classic styles, porters, red ales, even our stouts, a coffee stout, that's a classic style. But then we get into weird things when we do a Thai sour that tastes like tom yum soup, So it's kind of like, it's a balancing act, enough like weird things to keep people interested, but also not too weird that they don't want to drink them. And then also a lot of classic styles that are brewed well, and that, but sometimes in the brewing landscape that we have right now, stuff like that can get boring for people. It's like they don't want the same thing that everybody else makes. So you either got to make it very, very well, or try to put your own spin on it, do something a little bit different.
So I might have missed this, but is Nightmare another number?
Nightmare, so we got Nightmare on 12, which is the non-barrel aged version. This is the barrel aged version in Great Brandy barrels. What's going on? How you doing?
Okay, so I gave into the poof. What's that mean? Everybody's got one of these poofs.
Does?
Yep.
Do they?
All the young girls have these ones. So, well, no, the kids and the kids I nanny like these.
Do you remember the fuzzy pens?
Of course, yeah.
You remember the fuzzy pens?
Hello.
That was huge in middle school for me. Even the guys were carrying around fuzzy pens, but they were usually like blue or green or like some. But like seriously, literally, we all had them. Everybody had them.
That's hilarious.
I had a blue one. It no sparkles though. I wasn't down with it.
Probably
He's like, let's not push it. It was
That's just bringing it too far, okay? But look, who doesn't love Alicia Sanders?
Usually if it's got eyes, it recognizes.
picking up the bottle of that.
Okay. Yeah, you want to try some? Oh,
yeah. I've actually never had been here a few times and never actually.
You never had the sodas? So basically, we have some sodas that we make on site. It's their premixes. We're not like chopping up trees and making root beer or anything. But yeah, we do it because people bring their kids in. We're a family-friendly establishment. There's a lot of people that travel to go to different breweries at a time. Not everybody can leave their kids at home. And then also for people that don't drink or designated drivers, so that they have something to enjoy. We also do water as well too. So water and sodas and stuff like that. If you're not a drinker.
Dude, anything that's in bourbon barrels, it's tall.
Have you tried 9?
Orcus, no, let me try that one.
The vanilla cream first.
It's a wee heavy.
It's a wee bit heavy. It's a wee bit heavy.
It's a wee bit heavy.
I see what you did there.
Yeah. The Scottish did it, I didn't.
Which soda?
Oh, great.
Have you had the soda?
No.
Oh my god, it's so good. Here?
They're good, like the soda is huge.
Best soda you've ever had.
We have people that try to bring it home in growlers and we don't do it because no, you can't. Everybody asks that. Everybody's like, can I have a growler of it, please?
I picture like a 10-year-old slamming down her growler.
Yeah. I mean, we only make it a 6-0 at a time, so, it's like...
I can bear it. There's a kind you can get at Trader Joe's and Wegmans and Whole Foods. It's like silver, and you can drink it when it's flat, like when there's no bubble. And that's what this is. It's like a flatter soda. Yeah, but it still tastes perfect. It tastes better and more pure than the bourbon.
I like ginger ale. That's like my favorite soda, and I like it flat and warm.
Yeah.
Like I can ginger ale flat and warm. I can just drink all day. I don't need to go. It's crowded in this corner. So we had Andrew came in one night, and then he was here, and he was with his wife, with the kid, and then he was over here, he's talking to me and Pat, and then he just goes and he starts cleaning the barrels. It was so funny.
What's your favorite part about working here? I want to get a little time with you.
The people, yes.
Customers.
Tend to.
Awesome.